Beautiful country. Absolutely gorgeous. This lake has got a lot of fish in it. And up there, where you'll find some Sasquatch signs. The immensity of this area is just incredible. Montana is huge. Absolutely huge. Incredibly huge. You're going to find Bigfoot up here? No, you're not. No, you're not. Not going to find it anywhere. They find you. I'm standing right here beside this fire tower. It's an overlook. Got their flag out. Nobody in there yet. Solar powered. It's incredible. I love this time of the year. It is beautiful up here in this country. It is so green, and all the flowers are starting to bloom in. You've got the bare grass coming in right now. It's beautiful. The flowers are all blooming. And the air is heavily perfumed with the smell of flowers. Bees are buzzing all over the place. Bare grass is just coming in thick this year. It's everywhere. Beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. These flowers are what you smell the most. This shrub right here. Oak brush. And this little trail is what I'm taking up this slope. Take a look and see what might be up here. Hello, I'm 10-foot 5X, but you can call me 10-foot. Okay, for those of you who don't know what you're looking at here, you're looking at a a Bigfoot area. They drag trees in. They snap off all the tree limbs. They'll skin off the bark on some of them. They're in here so much of the time that they've killed a lot of the vegetation. Sure, it's shady in here, but it's shady over there too. But there's still some vegetation growing in these other shady areas. It's just here where they walk a lot, where they're in here a lot, that they have killed off the vegetation by trampling it to death. And it's just an area that's filled with a lot of tree limbs and twigs. They're everywhere because they've peeled off some of the bark and all of the tree limbs and twigs in some instances. This one, it looks like they've been snapping off the little ones. Anyway, this is one of their areas. This is what you get when you go looking. You go looking out here, you'll find these areas. This is what I look for. This is their activity. This is what they do. The twigs, tree limbs are just everywhere. It's their work. It's what they do. I don't know why. But it's fascinating. This is Bigfoot. All the twigs and all the tree limbs. That's their handiwork. There's other areas where they're not so busy, where the greenery still exists. But in these particular areas where they do a lot of this, it's just practically trampled to death. In these Bigfoot areas, you find logs, varying sizes, some with their tree limbs still attached, that haven't been worked on yet. And then you find other ones that have been skinned of bark, no tree limbs. Everything in varying stages of work. They like this area. And the area is completely littered with these tree limbs and twigs. It's just thick. Some of the work looks complete. Some of it's incomplete. Trees that have been drug in and weaved into position and completely stripped of their tree limbs and twigs. It's all littered in here. The ground is trampled. There are tracks, but the camera's not going to be able to pick them up. 15 inch, 17 inch, 7 inches wide to 9 inches wide. And I saw one little one, but it's just too flat and too vague for the camera to show it. Anyway, if you get the chance to get out in the woods, you want to look for areas like this, where twigs and bark are completely being taken off. Trees have been drug in. There's no place where that was growing right there in the ground. It was drug in. And it's all through here. All the way through here. This area is vast. Not very big trees like you see in Colorado Bigfoot's area, but it's widespread, very widespread area here. It just goes and goes and goes. They were in here a lot, and the area has changed from last year. A lot has been worked on, moved, added to.